are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Yeah. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday to you all. This is another live edition of something here that we call S.A.D. Something About Dynamite here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel, as well over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Around the Point. If you are new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up and share it through social media. Also, if you're on Twitch, please hit the follow button there. Well, you can also listen to the stream live over there as well, if you will. But I hope all of you are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I know the weekend is almost around the corners. Like you're almost seeing it, right? We're almost there. You're excited. I know there's a lot of stuff happening this weekend as well in the world of wrestling. So a lot of shows happening. You got Collision. You got Battle of the Belts. You got Slammiversary. You also got what is it? Triple Mania from AAA. So all these shows are happening. But what's going on, everybody? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I am Steve, and here joining me this week is Walter. What's going on, Walty?
What's going on? Working on my day off, but it's all right. I'm the go-to when people take off. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just want to shout out Big Mike. It is his birthday. Happy birthday, Big Mike! Exactly. I hope you're enjoying it, and I'm glad you're not on. Because you have to enjoy the birthday. That's the only reason why I'm glad you're not on.
Exactly. Big Mike's birthday today, so you already know how it is, man. You know what I mean? So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I can't do it like MJF. I'm sorry. That was terrible. That was, like we say here, in the mud, as they say.
It wasn't MJF, but it wasn't. I don't think it was that bad.
It could have been better. After a couple of drinks, it's a little better. A couple of drinks, man. Maybe karaoke, bro. Maybe karaoke. But in case you guys don't know, well, you don't know what the fuck you don't know, but happy to let you guys know that my flights for Detroit are booked. Walter, what about yours, man?
Mine are as well. They are booked, so we're Detroit bound in 3 weeks, basically.
3 weeks, bro. Yeah. Detroit bound, yeah, man. I can't wait. I look forward to having the Detroit style pizza. All this, I've heard talks about it. Like the thing, well, like yes, you had Little Caesars Detroit pizza, like the from Little Caesars, what? Which is cool.
No, Little Caesars, come on, man.
I mean, or your local pizzeria. Okay, yes, your local pizzeria. The local pizzeria, right? You get but it's one thing having it, but another thing is once you're over there, it's different. I expect awesomeness. I expect, I mean, well, we normally have here like the local New York slice. I know, Walter, where you're at, you get the New Haven style,
the best pizza in the country.
What?
Yes, what's it is. Look it up. It's the best pizza in the country.
What is this?
The New Haven pizza.
New Haven?
You just mentioned it. You act like you don't know.
New Haven.
Oh, hell no. You never had it. You can't judge.
Isn't like
I've had both New Haven and New York pizza. New York's good. It's not New Haven level.
Isn't New Haven like the thin crust and the thin dough and?
No, it's kind of like regular pizza, but it just has a taste to it that, to me, is just different from.
Let me see
from the others. Wow, you're gonna look up food now.
New Haven style pizza. Let me see this.
New Haven style.
Okay.
Let me see what pictures they send you.
Oh God, what is this?
What did you type up?
I'm on Google right now. I'm looking at Google. I'm looking at these photos. It has a little, I see the margarita style. Okay, a little marinara, the basil. I
You
fucks with it.
gotta taste it. You can't just look at it.
That's fair enough. I mean,
I believe it or not, New York style pizza looks better than New Haven's, but the taste is New Haven. I'll give the taste to New Haven.
I heard that too. I guess I can't knock
Exactly.
until I
Steve
have
want to
it.
hate. Like
No, no, no. Listen, I
you want
mean,
I
listen.
know.
I've had the Detroit. Listen, I've had the New York slice. I guess I've had the New Haven at one point. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, okay.
depends.
You came
I've
here
had the
before?
Chicago. I've had the Chicago deep dish pizza in Chicago. Um,
See Detroit style pizza. Oh, come on. This New
now,
Haven is definitely better than this. What is this?
what Detroit style pizza? Come on.
Yeah.
You know, you are aware that Big Mike's gonna be listening to this on the playback, and
I
he's like,
am. I'm looking at. I mean, it'll. I don't know. It probably tastes good. I can't judge. I just told you can't judge based off looks, and here I am judging.
it's not like
So
it's though. I like it though. The
I gotta
presentation.
taste it.
I look
It
forward to tasting it after
there's
a
just
couple of drinks.
some photos just look a little weird, but there's others that look little better. So
After a couple of
um,
drinks, you know what I mean. A couple of chelas, you know what I'm
at
saying.
the end of the day, pizza's pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Pizza's
So
pizza.
we're gonna appreciate it.
Pizza, pizza. But a lot's going on. U.S. lost yesterday. God damn it, right?
Do we really
They
gotta talk about that? The B
freaking
team
the
losing.
B team. Yeah, the B team lost. Mexico won. No
Oh, they're
surprise
winning the
there.
whole thing, I guess.
Mexico, Panama, bro. That's not what CONCACAF wanted. It's not what they wanted,
Well,
bro.
yeah, who's gonna watch that besides the people who are from those
Whoa, you
countries?
just called them. Whoa,
I
Walter.
said besides the people that are from those countries, which is Mexico and Panama. Congrats to Panama. They haven't made the Gold Cup in the final in like 10 years, I heard.
Yes.
So
Steve's gonna have a rap battle on 8 Mile. LOL. Listen,
right.
listen, yo. No. When I spit, it's a hit. Oh, wow. I don't know.
Wow.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know, bro. But it's a lot going on. I will tell you this though, for sure. I will tell you this. Yeah, this is AEW Dynamite recap. We're gonna get into a lot this week today on from AEW. A lot of news came out. A lot of news these last 2 days, I would say, right? Not even 2 days, like these last 24 hours, like these last couple of hours of news kit, basically, right? For one, the rating came in. The rating came in for AEW Dynamite. You know, Walter, I know you and I, along with Big Mike, we were on True Hill Heat on Elite Heat yesterday. I think we were talking about the rating as well, like prediction. What could it be, right? We were saying like in the nines, weren't we? Like, early nines, late eight, eights, right?
Yeah, I was saying late eights. I thought, yeah, like this show didn't really seem like a hyped up show, so I knew it wasn't going to be that strong. But yeah, it looks like they averaged the norm again.
So the rating this week, per WrestleNomics, was at 825,000. That is a 0.29 in the 18 to 49 male demographic. You know what that means. No, Millie.
I beat you
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
I
thank
beat
you,
you
Walter. That's what it means, basically, bro.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Oh man.
I'm not surprised.
And now we gotta see how Rampage does. Oh,
they're gonna be the twos, man. We gonna be the twos.
twos. I'm surprised you didn't play the
This is
clip.
the hashtag AEW Rampage after it. Like, no one's watching that, dude.
Yeah.
Stop.
Come on, man. Behave.
it got threes on Monday, right?
That's bandwagon fans, though, man. Bandwagon fans.
What about Ring of Honor tomorrow or today? Later today. Oh, speaking of Ring of Honor,
Using hashtag watch Ring of Honor. No one's watching that. Come on, guys.
Look who it is walking the streets of beautiful Los Angeles, California.
wow, it does look sunny. Shit,
It looks sunny today. Chase.
Beautiful. It's beautiful out here, like always, guys. How's it going?
So much, brother. See, you're enjoying the nice fresh air, going for a little
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah, I think most, as our good friend Chase Covington would say, you NVs need to go on a walk every once in a while. So I'm enjoying the nice sunlight.
Exactly. So how you been, buddy? How's everything going?
Been going good, just enjoying this, beautiful day in sunny California. So Can't complain.
Oh,
Steve can't complain.
look at this. The hits just keep on coming, yo. The hits just keep on coming. Joining us here as well from True Heel Heat, the one, the only Romeo Anthony. What's going on, Romeo?
Hi guys, how you doing? Doing good.
How you doing? How you doing, brother? How you doing? This is great, man. This is awesome. So there's a lot to get into. I know some news hit a couple hours ago. One in which it's regarding the pay-per-view schedule. There's a report coming from Fightful Select, and it's a Warner Bros. Discovery has proposed expanding AEW pay-per-view schedule significantly, including the possibility of AEW running one pay-per-view show a month, similar to WWE's schedule of airing one PLE a month. Even though it's not confirmed, whether these pay-per-view events would be standalone events or be included on a streaming deal involving AEW and obviously Warner Bros. Discovery streaming service of Max. It's still like it's something that they want, but it's nothing really confirmed yet. Now, you guys already know AEW, they have these quarterly pay-per-view that people have been accustomed to for the last 4 years. And that's what I always feel like that made them unique. They don't rush into pay-per-views. Yes, they'll have their special themed episodes of Dynamite, like Winter is Coming, or the St. Patrick's Day show, or Beach Brawl, whatever they call that show, right? But nonetheless,
Beach
or Beach Break, Grand Slam.
No, it's Bash. Beach
Break.
Bash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Beach
right?
Break,
Okay.
Beach Break, or Grand Slam. There's so many New Year's Bash, right?
Oh, New Year's Bash. There we go.
New Year's Smash, New Year's Bash, whatever.
Oh,
you
New
wanna
Year's
call it.
Smash, Christmas, something.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly. They have all these themed episodes once in a blue moon.
They don't do it anymore.
They don't do it no more, no. But I
You think
do
that's
think
why the
though,
ratings are low.
I mean, I feel like people just been accustomed. They know what to expect from AEW. I remember Chase said this when AEW just started. AEW was that new fast food chain that you walk in and you're wondering, okay, you're seeing all these options, right? You're curious, all right, maybe you should get this, maybe you should get that. Now it got to a point where you know what to expect already. You know what to expect. But regarding them having these other shows, like these pay-per-views once a month, I'm not with it. I'm really not.
I'm not
because
feeling
again,
it.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it either. Yeah, bro. Exactly.
I'm not feeling it.
But
maybe Warner is.
Yes, that's the problem though. AEW, they're gonna do what Warner wants them to do. They have no choice. They have no choice.
You're trying to say they're
fucked.
like
They're not fucked like that. Like,
they're
oh my god,
they're
not like,
bitches or something.
No, they're gonna have no choice, bro. They're gonna basically play. Okay,
Sell
listen,
their soul to Warner.
I mean, not sell. I mean,
man, come on.
Remember, nothing. Warner think this is great. The results are great right now. So
yeah, they don't care. They enjoy the stagnant numbers that they get every week. You know.
Yes, but Walter, what's your take though on this? Like
Hashtag Warner's happy.
Warner's happy Warner, if you will. Happy Warner.
Oh yeah, man. Warner's the most happiest company of all time, man. It's not like the Flash just bombed in the box office. Oh yeah, man, they're so happy right now.
Oh no.
Everything's fine. They're that dog meme right now. You know when the dog's in the fire? That's Warner. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Here.
We're happy with this.
I didn't think the Flash was going to catch us stray during this review. Little did I know.
Them Warner Bros.
Yeah, the Warner Bros. They're just at this point. Listen, you AEW, Tony, you will do what we say. The network, what they want is more pay-per-views. The network wants people to fork over. What? Put it on Max? I don't think so, Tony. We're gonna put this. Put it on that Bleacher Report. Charge people $50 a month, what have you? What? Right? I mean, here's the thing, right? If you're gonna have people do this, if you're gonna have them do these pay-per-views a month, fine. But at this point, come on, let's get a streaming service going. Let's put this shit on Max finally, right? I think everyone's expecting All In to be on Max.
I gotta think that announcement's still coming, but
it has to be.
The clock is ticking. Hurry up!
Yeah, we got almost a month away.
What are we doing, Tony? Like, guys, stop fucking around, man. Stop fucking around. Stop fucking.
When
around.
did question? Do y'all remember when did WWE announce the WWE Network? in the time frame of when WrestleMania
They,
occurred?
so they announced it in September the year before, so September 2013 that they announced it. And then afterwards, that's when they were like, oh yeah, WrestleMania is going to be the first show for the network. And this is different than when they announced Peacock, because they literally announced Peacock, like the network died in December, at least in stateside, died in December. And then they're like, oh, January, you can enjoy Peacock. And it was like, what? What do you mean? And then that one NXT show was like the first show. It was like the first show for Peacock, that one NXT show. And then afterwards, they were like, all the PLEs were on there. And it started. I want to say it started with the February PLE, because I don't think Rumble was on Rumble was on Peacock at that point. That was Drew versus Goldberg and stuff. So yeah, it should have been on Peacock as well and stuff. But yeah, that's when they first announced the network, was September of 2013, and then the network went live 2014 WrestleMania 30.
Yeah, I guess the Peacock.
Well, I think no, wait. So
NXT had an event.
Yeah, NXT Arrival. Yes.
There we go.
Yes, I remember that show. Like that was Tyler Breeze beat Sami Zayn, and
that's what you remember. You don't remember?
Oh, no, wait. That was that was Cesaro and Sami,
again,
right?
Sami 2 out of 3 falls. Was that
falls? Yes.
I guess what Chase is talking about with the Peacock is a better comparison, considering this is AEW going onto a streaming service that's already established.
Yes. J Mac asks here, does Max have air live events?
They haven't aired one live event yet.
Haven't they aired, like, I know they aired like a weekend live concert. Did they air that live, or that was on demand? I think
that was a delay. It was like a tape delay. So yeah, this will be like their first live sports. I know that this was something that they wanted to do in the beginning. They wanted to have like live NBA games and stuff on there, but just never panned out.
Yes. Well, their contract's ending soon, so we'll see if they even have the idea of doing that.
Or the NHL, possibly with the NHL.
They could do the NHL, yeah.
So fact right here. Elimination Chamber 2014 when the WWE Network went live.
I thought WrestleMania was first.
I thought Mania was the first event too.
I thought Mania was the first event too. I thought
for WWE, like not NXT related. Just
it had to. I think it was Elimination Chamber, because I think Arrival was like the weekend before, and then Chamber 14 was
so that's probably after NXT. Yeah.
Yeah, like Arrival was the weekend before, and then Chamber was the first one, and then I remember people were complaining about Chamber a lot, because that was when they were having issues and stuff. And I think during the Shield and the Wyatts match, there was a lot of buffering, and then people were complaining during that.
Bro, I remember that. People were. Well, you know what's funny? I had no issues at all.
I was one of the few people too, Steve. I was like, man, I don't know what these people are talking about. My network responds. Same with Peacock. I was the only one with Peacock, besides like later shows where I was like, I don't know, the network responds with me.
Like people will post the screenshots on Twitter. Oh man, WWE, what's going on, man? Get to fix this, man. This is ridiculous. What have you? Frantic writes here. Max had sports events on there. I don't recall.
Wonder which one.
Probably like maybe something, but I don't even know like if they were live like that. But AEW will be interesting, because it's going to be interesting to see if they do grab AEW, what they're going to do with it. Are they going to make it like a premium service like Peacock does, or are they going to do the UFC service like ESPN Plus does, where you have to pay extra for the AEW pay-per-view? So
that would be terrible. That would be. I mean, again, it's what they want to do. Friend of Royce here, with the strike going on, WBD might need AEW.
Oh yeah, that's the reason. See, this is what I try to tell people when it comes to wrestling, and this is why wrestling and sports. This is why wrestling and sports are so important. It's because they're live entertainment mediums. You know they're going to get advertisers, and as well, unless a player union happens, don't have to worry about that in wrestling. There's no union there. They're going to be on TV. This is why I was saying the reason why Warner will give money to a show like Power Slap. I know people were saying, "Oh, Power Slap, why do they have that? That's so stupid." It's not stupid, really, to be honest. Even if it draws bad ratings, as long as it hits the demo that they want it to hit, it does its thing. And then not only that, what was I saying? Not only does it hit the demo that it wants, but it also, you don't have to pay like any writers, actors, or anything of that nature. It's
Yep.
easy TV. It's trash TV. That's what wrestling is at the end of the day. Whether you guys want to admit it or not, it's just easy trash TV. It gets the numbers, it gets the views, and that's why they'll produce AEW content. That's why I'm saying what Tony Khan's doing is, and Walter said it the best, pretty much getting ready to sell the soul to Warner. They're pretty much just saying like, okay, Warner, you can produce any show you want featuring AEW talent. It's not like with WWE where they're like, okay, well, Peacock, you get this, but then we can sell our other stuff to A&E, sell it to this channel, sell to that channel. Tony Khan is pretty much locking up like, hey, Warner, you get everything. And I don't know, that's it's up to if that's the move that he wants to make, that's the move he wants to make. But I know he definitely probably wants to try to get some money recouped back. I know that video game was very expensive, and AEW is trying to look to have a good profitable year, and it's good for him because hey, you want to have bragging rights. Your third year in existence. Oh, look at us, we were in the green. That's great. It'll be nice fool's gold for people who don't understand business, but it looks good. It looks good for all the people that want to say, "Oh, ain't gonna be dying." Like shuts them up for a bit. So
Yeah.
I like the monthly pay-per-views idea. Fucking Impact does it. AEW should do it. Their fans are definitely gonna buy it every month. They're gonna buy it every single month. It'll force Tony Khan to adjust his storytelling because you're not telling these stories for a pay-per-view months down the line anymore. Now you're leading to something monthly every month. So that's gonna change up his booking style real big, and he has to adapt.
Sharpen
And,
them up.
yeah, I think it can make him better. Actually, I hope.
Keyword hope.
That's some optimism there, but
Yeah, it really is,
we
yeah.
gotta hope for the best for him.
Yes,
I think 8 is a nice number for them, if anything. But
8.
they already have 5, right? I mean, 3 more wouldn't hurt. But if they want to do month to month,
It definitely helps us as content creators. Like we're gonna have
Yes.
more stuff to look
do
forward to,
reviews,
more stuff to
watch
review.
alongs and all that.
Yeah.
More to talk about, more
Yep.
predictions, more like fantasy booking, and hell, even for us when we do ATP gaming, more of match simulations, right? For all that fun stuff,
Shit, we do a pay-per-view every 2 weeks.
Exactly. imagine if Tony's watching our style of booking. He's like, okay, let me take some notes here. Next thing you
And
know,
we're
Walter,
limited too. It's not
Next
like we
thing-
could just have someone cut a promo or something.
Next thing you know, Walter, you get an email. Next thing you know, in a couple of weeks, I see Walter's All Elite. I'm like, oh shit, man, this is crazy.
Oh, man, ATP in the mud.
ATP will be in the mud. Yeah, man. But also in the news, I want to believe Roman. This is from Fightful Select, right? What you
The
posted
move
earlier?
stuff, yes.
Yeah. So my reading here. There were protocol developed by the AEW medical team, coaches, and referees to help protect talent, staff, crews, and fans. The document said that while there is always risk in pro wrestling, they wanted to minimize the risk without compromising the quality of the talent, performance, and ability to be creative. Specifically, a document was sent out that outright banned unprotected chair shots to the head, which I'm all for, shots to the back of the head, which I'm happy that they're doing this, by the way. A buckle bomb.
They love injuries.
Sting. He was in the meeting room. He goes, "You gotta make sure that buckle bomb's banned, guys. You can't have that move. It's dangerous." Like I bet Darby's.
But he can do all his other shit.
Yeah, Darby's all like, "Yo, Sting, I'm thinking about doing like a coffin drop, 30 feet." Sting's like, "Oh, that sounds sick, bro." And then later on, and like he goes, "Hey man, me and Buddy Matthews are talking about spots." He said, "I want to do a buckle bomb on you." Sting's all like, "Buckle bomb? Kid, come on, man. Sting some years on your career." Yeah, Sting was there. Sting was there for the meeting for sure, making sure no buckle bombs banned. And I don't think this might be a hot take. I don't think the buckle bomb is the worst move ever. Like, I just think this was totally Steve Borden coming in and making sure buckle bombs are seriously. Swantons off the stage, that's fine. Buckle bombs, oh hell no.
Also here, and blind moves backwards into the turnbuckle, fencing responses and seizure cells, splitting, bleeding in the crowd, weapons, or
well, I wonder who that seizure thing's for.
That's
right?
a shot at specifically at a certain wrestler. That is not.
Oh man, Brian Danielson looking at this thing. What the heck, Tony? How am I supposed to wrestle my matches now? Oh.
Or taking drinks or food from guests in the crowd or physical
Boy, I wonder who that's
holy
for.
shots, more shots.
crowd with contact or physical contact with the crowd. We're told that nothing with blood on it, but blood on it should be thrown into the crowd. This will affect the offense of a few wrestlers, but largely buckle bombs and attacks of the like seem to be the only ones not allowed.
That's basically pretty much it, right?
Pretty much it, yes.
Okay.
Pretty much it, yes. I mean,
so basically, Tony Khan wants less.
That risky.
Yeah,
he wants less risky moves. Just well,
yes.
Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck trying to get your wrestler to stop doing those crazy moves.
SRS, this is from Frantic Girl. SRS did a live stream about this, and he said that it would not really change anything in AEW. So Stadium Stampede and Anarchy in the Arena are good. They can get rid of Anarchy.
Stadium Stampede?
No.
When the hell? When was the last time they did that? During COVID?
I guess during COVID, yeah, obviously.
Oh, they'll probably do another one of those just because it'll be in the video game. So,
well, I know that Stadium Stampede is like a battle royale style thing.
Yeah. They should do that. They should make it like a Fortnite match.
There you go. There you fucking go.
There you go. Yeah. I mean,
so, yeah, a lot of that stuff has to just be approved now. Before
yes,
which makes sense.
Which is cool. Yeah. Which is cool. I think that's from a protective standpoint. I'm all for it because again,
Steve, you don't care. You're just happy this limits AEW wrestlers from doing stupid shit.
Well, listen,
you're not trying to sound all politically correct. Just say what you mean, Steve. Just say I'm glad.
Well, yes, I am happy. I am happy that this is a way to protect the talent and not do anything foolish.
You don't care about the talent. You got leg injuries.
Yeah, you're like my leg. Yeah, this was all happy the talent's being protected. No, this guy's all like, man, I want to have something to laugh at about AEW because these guys can't wrestle a certain style no more. This guy's full of cap.
Well, you got that clip from an AEW wrestler, basically, when he got injured.
Well, a lot of them try to do the Japanese style, but they never even want to step foot in Japan.
Oh, damn. There we go. There's heel Steve, and not this. I don't know who this politically correct Steve, man.
A lot of these folk that weigh under 200 pounds try to do the Japanese,
what?
You know what I mean?
Weight shaming. Listen, there's one thing that I really like from all this is that, sometimes I'll feel like these guys don't talk to each other backstage at all. And in the same night, they'll be doing multiple things that we've already seen. Like, no.
There we go. Yeah. Same table spots. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to a table.
That's what I like about this too, Romeo. It seems like this is more of a way, so that way, like, we're limiting seeing such repetitive moves and stuff where it's like, I think for sure it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, can I do this in the match? Can I do that and stuff? And that way Tony Khan could be like, oh, no, Mox and Penta, they actually already got that approved, so we're not going to do that. I think it's smart what he's doing because, like, it just makes it where it's now, like, most of the matches don't, because, like, dude, that sometimes will kill a match for me. Like, it's like we'll go, like, especially like you could tell, like, sometimes the Young Bucks, they want to make sure they're early on a certain card because they want to make sure they get all their bullshit in because another match will literally copy what the fuck they're doing too. So
like we've seen the wrestler, like they have a scene in that basically describes that. Like, this is the second top company in the USA. Like, this should already be normal procedure. Like, you can't do the same shit in the same night. You just can't.
Sorry, Sammy. You can't do 12 super kicks. All right, you gotta save them for the Bucks. All right, sorry.
No, but yeah, this will definitely help out. This should have been implemented a long time ago. So
absolutely.
Good. They're finally doing it now.
Exactly. That's what I'm happy for. Love that photo, by the way, Romeo. Beautiful photo. Man. Beautiful.
Dirty Dom and Mommy.
Dirty Dom and Mommy, yes. So listen,
Buddy Matthews is already triggered by looking at that. He's all pissed.
He's truly in the mud, man.
He's upset, man. he's looking at this and basically saying to himself, when you think about it, right?
I thought you were gonna play the other clip.
Oh man.
We thought
There
I
you
was
go.
gonna play. Come on, I wasn't gonna play anything else. Come on,
The
man.
Keenan and Kel clip. What?
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's already said that already. I'm pretty sure he's taking it out. And you know what? He's going to the gym, trying to, let it all out in the weights and what have you, which is fine. A good way to.
We've heard from Buddy's perspective. What do you think Dom's fiance thinks about this? Like, I'd be intimidated if I was Dom's fiance. He has to be with mommy every week on the road, and we all know the Judgment Day. They like the party, so who knows?
And deal with situations.
Hmm.
Yeah, Dom's fiance got to be a
In the
real
mud.
one to
In the
stay
mud.
with him through all this.
Yes, exactly, yo.
Oh, dude, women get jealous over everything. This right here, she would be super jealous, like especially with mommy. But let's see, wait, you're actually gonna go review Dynamite now?
Well, yeah. Without further ado, yeah.
30
Well, well,
minutes.
well, 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 guess what? My device is overheating. Guess I can't review Dynamite. Oh well,
There you
such a
go.
shame.
I hear you, Chase. No problem, buddy. No problem, man. No problem.
His
But
phone was about to crash.
his phone was about to crash. His phone was about to be in the mud. But without further ado, guys,
Let's fucking go.
what happened?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all want
Huh?
y'all want the correct clip, huh?
Let's fucking go. It's the collision clip. What are you doing?
It's only for Collision. This is the Collision clip. If only we did a show reviewing Collision, Walter.
There's still a chance. There's still a chance.
No, come on. You guys want us to review Collision on a weekly basis? Tune into Steve's Kitchen, okay? Tune into Steve's Kitchen.
Ask the fans. I mean,
No.
it's mostly a Steve's Kitchen thing, but the fans could
No. Sunday's the Lord's Day, buddy. We don't work on Sunday here, buddy. We're like
right.
Chick-fil-A. We're like Chick-fil-A on Sundays, okay?
We can't promise a Collision review every week either, so that's
unlike
tough.
yeah. We never say never. It was gonna happen, but it is what it is.
Boy, Steve's Kitchen's gonna be loaded this Monday.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh man,
we'll be serving Mexican food. Also, gonna be serving Canadian food.
We're doing fusion. Yeah, we're doing fusion. Fusion dishes.
Latin, you got the World Cup. World Cup 2026.
Latin, French, fusion.
You got Canada, Mexico, and the U.S.
I got ducks coming in. I got fragua coming in. Red wine from France coming in. I got tortillas.
Oh, I
coming.
lied. There ain't no U.S. shows this Saturday, is it?
I think Collision. Collision.
That's Canada.
No, that's in Canada.
Battle of those on American television. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Oh no, that doesn't count. What the fuck?
What about Impact?
It's Canada.
That's in Canada too.
Oh well, it's gonna be
that's our Japanese food too. G1 Climax to start.
We're doing poke bowls as well. Appetizers, poke bowls, sashimi. Poke.
Oh, Pokemon.
That what you like in your mouth? Pokeballs?
No. Poke bowls. It basically it's basically sliced fish with
we
rice.
We know. Come on, Steve. Come on. We don't need a food lesson. We saw you eat one yesterday. Come on.
I know. So Dynamite, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought Dynamite it's all right. It was all right. The wrestling was great.
It was an easy watch. What do you mean?
Easy watch. Right? Yes, we were on the lead heat. It was great. It was great. Nonetheless,
great.
I won't say great. So how'd you go from all right to great? I'm confused.
The watch along was great.
That's the watch.
Okay, the watch.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Nah, I don't know, man.
Good save. That was Mariano Rivera save right there.
Listen, if you guys want to enjoy an amazing watch along during AEW Dynamite, check out Elite Heat on True Heel Heat YouTube channel.
Oh, what a smooth plug! Thank you.
Every single Wednesdays at 8 p.m. with Romeo, Josh, and
whoever else shows up.
Exactly. Absolutely. So the show opened up with, guess what? Chris Jericho versus Commander. Listen, I'm pretty sure for a lot of these guys, right? A lot of these guys on the roster right now, they look at Jericho as a big name. Oh my gosh, an honor to share the ring with Chris Jericho. But I'll be honest, okay? Two things. Number one, Commander looked like he didn't deserve to share the same ring with Jericho. And Jericho at this point of it, at this stage of the game, bro, should not be in the ring with these new kids, bro. Should not be in the ring with them. No. It just looks sloppy as shit. Sloppy as all hell. But Jericho got to win. It looked like he was struggling to put in that wall to Jericho. He was struggling to make him tap out.
Because
again, Because again, and all with Jericho, bro, he for whatever reason needs to take everyone's shit in. He needs to literally take everyone's moveset. All right, you want to do this off the top rope? Sure, let's do it. You want me to do this? No problem, bro. Come on, man. You're Chris fucking Jericho.
Well,
You're
he's
above all.
older.
You're above this shit, man. He's above it. Come on, Walter. Your thoughts on all this, bro? Like,
Yeah, I agree. Jericho looked. It wasn't a good look for him, to say the least. You know, Commander, yeah, he probably could have been better too. But as Jericho taking these moves or doing these moves at his age, this should not happen. Jericho, I know you like to just, you're trying to please an audience, but you don't have to do certain things that you cannot do. And you are older, you are bigger now, so you cannot be doing crazy moves like this, and you can't be taking them either if you're not going to sell them well. So yeah, it kind of took away from the match. I don't know. It's hard to say what the match was. I can't even say if it was bad or just I just don't know how to describe this
You know
match.
what I think the word is? Passable.
Yeah, it's like passable, but yeah, we didn't need. There were certain spots that we could have got rid of. You know, and the segment after was the main point to me out of all this.
Romeo, your thoughts, brother?
Yeah, passable. That Jericho Codebreaker spot looked rough, barely connected. You got to be careful with who you put Commander in the ring with. Like against Claudio, he's gonna look really fucking good, like on Rampage a few weeks ago. Against Jericho, he's not gonna look as good. I don't think it's even worth doing because it kind of brings him down. It kind of takes the luster off of Commander a bit. So
Probably Jericho's idea.
maybe, yeah, probably. Jericho's like, I'm gonna put this young, I'm gonna make the young whippersnapper look good the same way I did action not ready.
Oh, not ready.
Hey, where is he? Oh, he's in Ring of Honor, probably. Or
Hey, he was in Collision last week.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. He shows up every now and then for a little cameo.
Yeah.
To just remember the one good time he had.
Chris Jericho, like the stock market, he either gets big for no reason or just drop a lot of weight for no reason.
But like he's naturally bigger now, even when
Yeah,
he drops
he is.
all that weight, he's naturally bigger than what he was before.
Yeah.
So he should just calm down with the moves. Like you're not trying. There's no need to impress anyone. You're Chris Jericho, Hall of Famer, man.
It's like, bro,
Come
when
on.
he retires, dude, which I'm hoping is soon. I want to remember
Oh,
him.
no.
Let's be honest, but let's be
I don't
honest.
think it's anytime soon.
It's
But-
definitely
but-
not soon.
But when the time comes, I want to remember him for his glory days. Like, yeah, man, this guy was the man. Now it's like, bro, what are you doing?
He can 100% still bring it with character work, mic work, promos, angles. He's still good there, at least. You know, where as far as like Sting, you're not gonna get much of that from him. You know.
yeah.
But after this, like you all mentioned, there was a segment after with Don Callis. And Don Callis brags about the rating that he and Jericho drew last week. I'm not surprised, but still. They also played a video.
Wait, was he the highest quarter hour or something? Like,
To my understanding, he was. Was he?
I gotta look it up.
I think that. Look it up, Walter. You look that
Pretty
up.
sure they
Walter.
released those already. Hopefully, they released the quarter hours
Yes.
for last week.
So they also played a video package of a time when they were in a stable together in 1995 with Bad News Brown, and Jericho remarked that he still has his hair, while Don does not, but recalls Brown telling them to stay together. Don pressures him more to join his growing family, and Chris Jericho is left in the ring with a lot to consider. So they're still trying to get Jericho to join the Don Callis family. They played a video or all that stuff. Again, it's like Jericho, oh my god, this was him back in the day. What the fuck happened? Also, I was shocked to see Bad News Brown. Like, all right, this is awesome.
Oh, he wasn't lying. That was the highest rated quarter hour. If you don't count the opener, because the opener is always gonna have more viewers because it's people from the other show.
Jericho looking to wrestle forever.
Fight forever. That's what we say around these parts.
Fight
Yeah,
forever.
Forever.
So yeah, they drew almost 900 that Jericho Don Callis segment. That's pretty good.
From last night? Damn.
No, from the last week.
What was that number again, bro?
898. It's almost 900.
What was their segment?
No man.
on.
God, come on.
Sorry.
What was their second last week?
Last week,
Yeah.
it was remember when Jericho came out to speak, and then Don Callis came out to interrupt him and ask him to join, whatever,
okay.
his family and shit. Yeah.
So they basically just did the same shit this week.
Yeah. Guess Jericho's a draw,
Backstage.
huh?
I don't know where this is going to lead. I mean, people were speculating, oh, Jericho would be in Blood and Guts, being that Jericho never missed the Blood and Guts, right? And that didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. So let's.
Oh, before you move on, I think you'll be happy to know what got the lowest rated quarter hour.
What is it?
Last week? Last week.
What was it, Walter?
Your boy Wheeler Yuta against Kenny Omega. Draw
course.
804.
That was the lowest of the whole show?
Yeah, so the whole show, that was the lowest.
Bruh,
Yeah.
Wheeler Yuta's bringing Kenny Omega into the mud with him? Come on, man. Jeez.
You know what, Walter? I just got a word from the committee. We're gonna have to add Wheeler Yuta to the inaugural In the Mud Rumble at All in the Mud.
We might
I think
have
that
to.
makes sense. No, that's 100%.
Oh yes, and Chase is right. Highlight that comment. I think we're gonna it makes sense though. He's scared though.
He's scared. Don Callis wants his Godfather moment. Thank you, Safat. In the mud.
Can I just say that I'm 100% down for Chris Jericho joining Don Callis, whatever this family is. I think the Jericho Appreciation Society, leave the memories alone. I didn't have that many memories to begin with. And, I'm perfectly fine with just, moving on from that. Because, it's almost like they've moved on already. It's just like, why even mention it? There hasn't been no substance to JS anytime recently.
Yes. I agree with that. I'm all for it too. I'm all for it in the sense of, okay, well, what can they do? It's Jericho. It'll be Konosuke Takeshita and Don Callis.
And you could add more from that.
You could probably
find a tag team or something. Because you have the veteran, you have the mid-carder, and you get a tag team and a woman. And that'll complete your stable.
This is where the gun should have been.
This is where you know what, bro? Bring in the kingdom. Bring in the kingdom from Ring of Honor.
Oh, kingdom! Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
No.
Ooh.
No,
I need you to aim higher than that, because that doesn't work for Chris Jericho. Then again, Chris Jericho was
he took those 2.0 jobbers.
Absolutely.
And it didn't work.
How much worse can it get?
Absolutely. So from there, we get another video package that covered the history of Jack Perry and Hook. Alex Marvez tried to interview the Jungle Boy, who refused to get out of his car, and Hook decided to go to his car, but Perry runs away. So they're adding this still. I mean, looks like they'll probably have a match, probably on a Rampage, because this screams Rampage feud to me. This screams Rampage.
Nah, it's gonna be on Dynamite probably.
Yeah, this is no Rampage. Come on, they love Hook.
You sure it's not
and
Collision?
Jungle Boy? Oh, it could be Collision too.
Bro, neither one of these guys have been on Collision yet, so I don't think so.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's a Dynamite feud. It's not really a Collision feud.
Yeah, it's all been on Dynamite
though. It's not 2021 anymore though. When people were demanding for Hook, we want Hook.
Yeah, I know.
We send Hook. Remember the send Hook?
And I don't think it's Hook's fault one bit.
No, it's not.
It's not like he's done anything wrong. He's still himself.
Well, we all know whose fault it is, right? We all know who it is.
Tony Khan will pay for his crimes.
It's probably Hook right now.
Pretty much.
Have you noticed how Jungle Boy's time every week has gone less and less and less? Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That is kind of strange. Like he just turned heel and you don't give him much more TV time. Like it's a minute each segment.
Hot take. The Guns are underrated.
Nah, they're rated normally. They're all right.
I mean,
they don't suck. But
I like their many men entrance from back a couple weeks ago.
That was the highlight for them. Many men.
That was their big moment, and then after that, that was good. I know people were hyping up their entrance at Collision with the lighting and the camera, all that stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. Then what?
No many men.
We've seen that already. Like people were
Yeah.
watching that for the first time. Like what?
I-
It was
I
better
want
with many men.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want many men. Pause.
Well, I like that. I like that Kevin Kelly was doing the commentary while it was happening. But other than that,
I
no.
love Steve's no sell. He's like,
I know,
I ain't gonna
I
react.
know.
He ain't gonna react to that. He said, "Screw that."
Walter, behave, man. Behave. The thing that happened on Mike's birthday. Happy birthday, Big Mike. Hope you're having
I
a
play
good time.
Big Mike. It's probably raining men for him. Oh no, let me stop.
What
I
the
can't
hell?
dodge.
Man,
no,
with
it
Big
better,
Mike-
I hope it's
Big-
not. It better be
Big
raining
Mike,
some ladies.
Big Mike's probably having a surf and turf right now.
Ooh.
Steak and lobster with the mashed potatoes on the side.
Oh, come on, man. You're getting me hungry.
Having a pop.
A pop. Yes, he should. He for sure is having a pop.
Still celebrating his win over Ashanti the Adonis.
Oh, there we go. He's 4-0, man.
And a little later, I'm gonna have my ceviche to celebrate my win over Tosawa. No,
That's not you. You're not him.
You're not.
No,
now you
nonsense.
winning my
That's
count
not
out
your
is
character.
bullshit.
It's not your character. It looks nothing like you. Stop.
But I've been informed you might have a rematch at our main event.
Yeah, man, come on.
I don't-
Main event on main event, not even on TV. Sorry, pal.
Yes. Okay. We got the Adam Cole and MJF there at the bar. I thought this was probably the highlight of the show. Once again, they had the 4 girls show up, and Adam Cole's loyal to his girl. Loyal, man. He's a loyal man. What can you say, man? What can you say other than you can
Respectfully, huh?
Exactly. He's a loyal man, right? And MJF is mad that Adam Cole's not wearing the shirt. He's not wearing the better than you, baby shirt. And Adam Cole, like, listen, I'll put on the shirt, but on one condition. He whispers in his ear, pause, and it turns out he wants to go play video games, man. Fucking video games.
like a nerd.
And virgin, man. And when I saw this,
They're not virgins, but
Bruh.
They went to play video games, and MJF couldn't believe it. Like, are you kidding me? What are we doing here? Playing video games. And what do you know? It's them against FTR for the tag titles, and they win. And MJF talks about him not having friends growing up and not being able to play multiplayer games. And Adam Cole tells him, listen, I'll be honest with you, man. My plan was to, double cross you. And MJF was honest about it too. And
What a piece of shit.
I know, but they're honest with each other. They're honest though. That's what you look for in
They're
a tag
honest
team.
pieces of shit. Yeah.
Exactly. They're honest with each other though, right? I already know what to expect. Holy shit. And next thing you know is like, hey, they go win, and they're happy, they're celebrating. All this again, man. It's happening. It's gonna happen. I would say during the tag title match, MJF turns on Adam Cole. But I'm loving
the other way around.
It could be the other way around too.
So you're saying
But
MJF and Cole win the tournament, and in the tag title match, that's when it happens.
That's when it happens. And which in a way, it kind of makes no sense because holy crap, you're doing this whole tournament just for FTR to retain their titles. But at the same time, it's like it also adds to the story of Adam Cole and MJF.
That's what it really is. That's the point.
Yeah.
I mean, the tournament's for them. It's even though they're not going to have new champions, but
you're also pushing this 2 out of 3 falls match that they're going to have on Collision for the tag titles, FTR and the Gun Club. I mean, not the Gun Club, Bullet Club Gold.
Bullet Club Gold mold.
Also, did you see that Adam Cole and MJF had an Xbox One?
I watched it back, and I'm like,
those Xbox controllers.
Were they both Xbox controllers? I don't even know.
Yeah, they were both.
They had different controllers, but I don't know if they were different. I know the ending was obviously not real, but
my only question, I mean, can you play on multiplayer, like online, right, with other people?
I don't think I heard about that crossplay.
Crossplay, can you?
No, I don't think so. Because even with
well, they were on the same console.
Yeah, they were on the same. They were playing, because they were right next to each other. Yeah. Pause. So.
Yes. Pause.
Oh, come on. We're not condoning this win by any means.
Exactly, bro. Listen, no nonsense. Steve is a fighter, man. If we're
fighting, what?
So if we're looking at it in a fighting in a way of a fight, He beat the hell out of Tosawa. He beat the hell out of him. Beat him up. Left him laying there. Right?
I don't agree.
He's a fighter. He's a fighter's fighter, man. You got to respect that. But I'm liking what they're doing with this whole Adam Cole MJF story. Even Roddy being jealous, feeling some type of way. Roddy with his neck brace on and shit. Again,
So jealous, man.
it is absolutely. From there, we go to the blind eliminator tag team tournament match semifinal: Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia. I'll be honest here, I'm shocked with the win. I was shocked that Daniel Garcia and Sammy picked up the W. I was expecting Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy to win, being that Orange has the title, right? And the ending of it too, Prince Nana came out and he went to help Daniel Garcia, but Sammy wasn't aware of this. It looked like they were also not on the same page too. So Sammy pinned, if I remember here, who did he pin? Darby Allin, right? But Sammy didn't know what the hell was going on. And there was that. Again, I thought the match as a whole, it was okay. Just shocked by the ending. I was expecting Darby and Orange Cassidy to go on to the finals here. But that's just me.
Blame Swerve. It's his house.
Swerve. Yeah. Swerve came out, of course. And not the last time we see Swerve, but Romeo, your thoughts on the match?
Fine. I just want to talk about MJF. You didn't ask me about MJF.
My bad.
This storyline is awesome. MJF is the most entertaining part of AEW every single week. He brings the sports entertainment value to the show that AEW needs more of. They don't have enough guys doing that. I think Daniel Garcia, funny you talk about him, he's bringing some of that with his stupid dance. That's funny. But yeah.
Stand down.
MJF, man. I've heard people complaining about his run. I am so sports entertained by MJF. Everything he's been doing. The matches have been holding up as well. I love this. I love this stuff. And yeah, this whole tournament's about MJF and Cole anyways.
Yeah.
So it's only fitting that I talk about MJF and Cole instead of the match.
Exactly. There you go. What about you? What about you, bro?
The match itself, yeah, like what we said, it was there, but I get what you mean. Like Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin, it would have made a better matchup. I feel like if they were in the final, but they didn't probably want tweener, a face and tweener team going at it. So I kind of understand, even though Sammy Guevara is a face, I think. So that's the confusing part about all this.
They came back to make sure they're okay.
Yeah, it just I don't know what they're doing with him. But I guess Daniel Garcia, his little dance is making me. Before he just felt like a generic wrestler to me. I ain't gonna lie. Now this little dance thing is kind of helping him out. Hopefully, he does something a little more, and then maybe we'll take him a little more seriously.
I'm start doing that dance at the club. I'm start doing that song at the clubs when they're playing Dembo.
Yeah,
I mean, you see his entrance song. It's already some whoop-de knockoff, so it makes perfect sense.
By the way, it shouldn't take 3 weeks before you see the brackets to a tournament. That was very WWE.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That's a WWE move.
I'm like, what? Now we see the fucking brackets? I mean, the tournament's almost over. The fuck are we doing?
Exactly, bro. And the thing, I was like, okay, so the finals will be at Dynamite next week, and then they're gonna do the whole thing at Collision. It's like, what are we doing here?
And it's not even 2 weeks Collision, just 3 weeks Collision.
I get it. FTR from the looks of it, they are now exclusive to Collision. From the looks of it now,
that's why Collision.
That's that Connecticut Collision?
Yeah. Maybe. Is it July 29th?
Yeah,
Hartford. Yeah, Hartford.
Yeah, the end of the
month. They trying to sell some tickets.
You about to see the whole thing, Walt. You about to see the greatest upset, man, or maybe the greatest double cross.
Greatest upset.
I don't know, bro.
I feel like Punk ain't going to be on that show if they're going to have MJF and Adam Cole.
What do you mean? You know what I'm kind of thinking? I'm kind of thinking Roderick Strong affects this match. The way they're including him into the storyline, he's a little jealous, a little bit. maybe he
him.
tries to help and he fucks up. Maybe he messes with MJF during the actual title match. And then I kind of see like MJF like just destroying Roddy Strong, destroying him in anger. And that's how MJF turns. It's not so obvious MJF turning on Cole. It's just MJF beating up one of his good friends and Adam Cole has to stick for his friend. That's how I would do it.
You know
Instead
what
of
the
just the
problem is too?
obvious.
No, the problem is too. There are just way too many tournaments right now in AEW.
Well, I said that since the jump. Why are you having
Way-
3 at the same time? It's
Way
ridiculous.
too many
I remember I was
tournaments
the
right now.
first one to say that.
It's like, bro,
2
okay,
Owen Harts, one-
we have. I get the Owen. I get it. I'm
Yes,
all
that's
for
fine.
that.
Yeah.
But why would you add a random blind tag team eliminator when you're trying to showcase the Owen? Because I'll be honest, I felt like this year the Owen tournament is a complete afterthought.
Why? Because it's Collision.
Not only that and the fact that, bro, it's like you got all this stuff going on. Last year, at least, they made a big deal out of the Owen Hart tournament.
Well, it was the inaugural year. It's the first year.
This year now, okay, it's just just to put it on the show. Let's just move on. Let's move some T-shirts. Let's promote the Owen
I
Hart
think the
Foundation.
talent were fine this year. I
Yes,
just
don't get me
there
wrong,
just
but
wasn't enough buzz.
Some of it.
Yes,
Because
but
you had a mixture of washed up people
Yeah.
and some young people at the same time. You can't have it all young people. I think you have to have that mix. Not Dustin Rhodes didn't have to be in it, but
but
just
to my
some
understanding,
veterans.
Owen and Dustin were cool back then. So it's like, all right, fine, because you shared a locker room with Owen back in the day. That's fine. I just don't need him bleeding every single fucking match. You know what I mean?
Well, he's gonna have to clear that with someone backstage from now on.
Going forward, please, yes.
And Punk's reasoning to be in the Owen because he just likes him. That's all.
And
he loves Bret Hart. Loves Owen Hart.
And if that means okay, that means we're gonna see Dustin out of AEW and going to the Fed because they say no to him bleeding. By all means,
he ain't going to no damn Fed.
He's
Stay
not
the hell
going
away.
to
be a coach.
This is he's not leaving AEW.
The women's Owen tournament has really been good this year. I'll give you that.
Well, there's a couple of things. Like most of these matches have occurred on either Rampage or Collision, which we know less people watch. We know that for a fact, so that doesn't help them. I like that the tournaments have been in Canada. That's nice. Canada deserves to see the entirety of the Owen. But what will it do for the winners? Because what did it do for last year's winners? Did it do anything?
Nothing really. Just
Britt Baker, established star. Adam Cole, sort of established star.
They gave them a Stampede themed championship,
which is why I think this year they better right the wrong. You give it to Willow and Ricky Starks, not fucking CM Punk.
He does not need this.
Exactly. He already has a belt.
Bret Hart fan? Who cares?
He has a belt already.
Wait a minute though. I always was under the impression that if you were an Owen fan, you were not a fan of Bret Hart. Like Kevin Owens, for example, right? Kevin Owens, obviously his name Owen because of his son named Owen. Also, his favorite wrestler was Owen Hart. I remember him saying in a shoot interview back in the day that when he watched WrestleMania 11, he would fast forward through Bret Hart bow back because he hated Bret. He hated Bret.
My goodness. How do you think he feels now about Bret? It's like,
respectfully now, yeah. I mean, Bret Hart put over his best friend in Montreal many years ago. Remember?
Yeah, so I guess
endorsed him. Remember? So
he endorsed him.
Yes. So what else will happen here in Dynamite? What else happened here? We had a video package featuring Nick Wayne talking about his debut on Dynamite. They showed in the video him training with Darby Allin, clips of his times on the independent scene, right, for Defy and GCW and all that stuff. They also factored, he just turned 18. He's gonna wrestle on Dynamite. They were hyping it up last week as well. Thought it was good. Give people an introduction to who he is, even though I know that the niche fan base as AEW, that is, they already know who he is, right? But
not everyone, I think, but
I mean, you'd be surprised, bro.
It's still good if they're doing this. That's what I'm saying.
I
like that they're giving him an introduction because I didn't know much of him. So
I think there's a lot of people who probably know his name, but they didn't know his story or anything like this that they were telling.
There you go. Yeah,
it's an amazing story. It's an amazing story.
Yeah,
AEW here has an opportunity to not fuck this up. They have an opportunity to not fuck this. I I don't know, but I just get the feeling though, man. But if you're AEW right now, whatever you do, this you do not fuck up.
Well, so
For
far
the
night one, I think it's
night,
been fine.
which we'll
for
get
him,
into in a bit here.
It'll be on him too.
Yeah, it'll be on him as
yeah.
well.
I mean,
It'll
he's
be on
young.
him as
He got plenty of chances.
Also here we got Big Bill and Brian Cage versus Adam Cole and MJF. I thought this was funny, right? Adam Cole doing push-ups, MJF trying to do push-ups, and just another back and forth match. I remember, was it on Twitter a couple of days ago? MJF said, "Oh, he wouldn't show up because he went down with an illness, right?" But Adam Cole's like, "Nah, shut up, bro. You're coming to work." And I thought the match for what it was okay, funny at the same time, but I was not surprised by the result. That being Adam Cole and MJF beating up the two big guys. Not surprised because it's AEW, right? It's AEW.
I
Of
mean,
course,
that's the story they're going with. They,
and that's the story
MJF
they're
and
going
Cole
with
going
too.
to the final.
Yes. So I was fine with that too. Roll me your thoughts.
Yeah, it was a good comedy match. They've built up this double clothesline thing where it's to the point where now you can't wait to see this thing. And hopefully it's leading to next week when they finally hit it to win the whole tournament. It's you got people chanting for a double clothesline. I've never heard that in my entire life of watching wrestling. That's impressive how they got that so over. And it's funny, it's fun. So yeah, I thought all this was entertaining.
Yes. Walty, what about you, man?
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Like the comedic segments reminded me a lot, of the Fed, because sometimes they do stuff like this, and I obviously, no surprise who won the match. I think, yeah, that double clothesline spot. Hopefully, it does get over with Boston. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be hyped once that shit actually happens.
You're gonna be wicked hype,
Yeah,
man. Wicked
yeah,
hype.
they're gonna be
Man.
like, yeah. But the thing with Adam Cole, MJF, I'll give them props. Apparently, they had the highest quarter hour in the demo.
Look at
So
that.
I guess MJF did something this week. He did.
Something to brag about. Something to brag about.
There you
Somehow.
go.
Yes. Again, people are going crazy for this double clothesline, which when it happens, oh man, it's gonna be
Big pop.
big.
And that'll be in
pop.
Boston. That'll be in a huge arena.
Imagine if they do that for the tag team title match. They finally hit the double clothesline and they win the tag
That's how
titles.
they would win, though.
Imagine.
I think I think that's happening next week in front of the arena.
Yeah,
With
because
more people.
I don't think they'll win the tag titles. Now, if they don't do it next week, then I'm gonna think, oh
Yeah.
shit, they might have a chance to win the titles.
Yes. So yeah, because of all this, they're gonna face Sammy and Daniel Garcia next week. On the July 29th from Boston at Blood and Guts. Backstage, we saw Jake Hager confronting Jericho about their relationship. About his relationship with Don Callis. Again, pause. He asked if Jericho is really considering joining Don and his new family. Jericho says they have history, so it's complicated. Hager brings up their own history and says that because Jericho won't be straight with him, he can't give him 100%. So Jake Hager hands Jericho his beloved purple bucket hat. So we're seeing the end here of the JAS, and I'm happy. It's about time. Like Romeo said earlier, it's time to leave the memories alone.
Leave the memories
He's
alone.
alone. And I'll serve my and it's all over the song. Okay, but your thoughts on that, gentlemen?
Well, the segment, I get why they added Jack Swagger or JK or whatever his name is.
Whoa.
I get it. He has a personal relationship with Chris Jericho. Obviously, not in the way that most people think of relationships, but do we really care if Jake Hager leaves AEW or leaves, this JAS shit? Not really. But I guess it's a nice teaser to, maybe Jericho finally won't leave this fucking stable. And, it's just to build more tension, I guess, towards the JAS.
Yes.
I liked it. I thought it was, it's adding more depth to Hager's character that we hardly see, him
that was a
showing
lot,
this kind of vulnerability. It made you remind you that, this is a group, this is a stable that they're close to each other. What was Hager talking about? Saving Jericho's life in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah,
Do you know what that means?
Apparently it's a real story. I'm not sure how much Jericho went with that. I think he's mentioned in the podcast, right, Steve? I don't know if you listened to it.
I think so. Yeah.
I've never heard of
Where
that.
JK saved his life in Abu Dhabi. I don't know.
think-
Apparently it's a real event, but I don't know much of it.
I don't know either, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be surprised.
I mean, that's probably why he got signed to AEW too.
Yeah. So from there we go to
Maybe someone in the comments know.
what happened?
Maybe someone in the comments knows about that.
Yeah,
story.
maybe maybe one of y'all know in the comments, let us know as well. From there, we got the Owen Hart Foundation semifinal match for the women's side: Ruby Soho versus Sky Blue. I know Romeo on Elite Heat. I did say that the MVP were. I did say the MVPs were Adam Cole and MJF, right? I did say that yesterday.
So, yes.
I think we got to add one more MVP to that. That's the camera guy, the camera person during the Sky Blue and Ruby Soho match. This, whoever it is, yo, give this man a raise.
Well, she knows what she's doing now. I know her attire's been a little different as of late.
Yes, thank you, Chase. It was it was a bar fight.
Yeah, I've been watching Sky Blue since the beginning, man.
Jericho got drunk and fought some really bad dudes, and they had weapons and could have ended his life.
Oh, it's nice to have an MMA fighter by your side.
There you go. No wonder he's still with him. No wonder he's still with AEW.
Undefeated MMA fighter, by the way. He gave that up.
That record, though. Oof.
He gave it up for Jericho.
The who's who he fought. He fought a who's who of names.
Come on, man. Still undefeated, right? Come on.
Still undefeated, man. Just like No Nonsense Steve, undefeated.
Oh, no.
Undefeated.
Oh, he got you there, Walter.
About to book him for an L tonight.
No. So about this match overall, from a wrestling standpoint, was pretty good. Good back and forth. You had almost said the Riot Squad. I don't know why. You had
Outcast.
Outcast. I'm having I almost said the Riot Squad. He had the Outcast at ringside as well. But again, a good back and forth where you thought, okay, Sky Blue had a chance. Not really, but it's all said and done. Ruby Soho picked up the W, as I expected. But again, amazing camera work from the camera guy. Sky Blue knows what she's doing. Good for her. Romeo, your thoughts?
A very distracting match. It's hard to concentrate watching this match. I try really hard.
Listen, man, I was focused on the match, yo. A great wrestling.
I was not.
You guys know me. I love women's wrestling, okay? I was focused, concentrated on the match. But yeah,
sorry, I got nothing for you here. Too distracting of a match.
Yes.
I can't even tell you how it was.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. This is a new low for me. I'm not proud of it.
How bad.
Walter, what about you, man? What about you? You too? You were distracted too? You know what I mean? You were distracted also in Vegas when you saw her at MGM.
I was amazed. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, like in person, if I was amazed, I guess on TV I was as well. I mean, I noticed the attire changes. Like she's not slick, but the match itself, I paid attention near the end. I mean, I kind of figured. What's her name? Ruby Soho. I almost call her Riot because you kept saying the Riot Squad. Ruby Soho. I mean, it makes sense. You need a heel, I think, in the final anyway, and maybe she'll face Willow or Athena.
Will Nightingale. The
former. Oh, you're spoiling it? Oh my goodness!
I'm just saying.
Spoiler alert!
I'm saying could be. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. I'm just going the process of elimination here. Think about it. Athena flew coach. Come on now.
You are still coach. On that. What?
I'm under the impression that she might not win.
Because she flew coach?
Tony Khan booked her coach. That tells you how much he cares about his women's champion of Ring of Honor. Respectfully. Carrie Silken would have never had her fly coach. I'm just saying. Okay. I like Sky Blue. Frantic World. The women's match was really good, and Sky Blue puts the A in TNA.
Yeah.
I see what he did there. I see what he did there. I was focusing on the match and that.
And that, what is that? Oh,
CM
man.
Punk is undefeated. He's 0-3. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
with the mill, with the millie,
I guess so. I don't
1
know.
mil fill never happened.
Never happened. Yes, never happened. We got, of course, we got to talk about this. The music video of Harley
Oh,
Cameron,
God.
and she rapped about the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. Nice to see, but that was just as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a beautiful sight to see. Did not pay much attention to the rap.
Yes. Anything y'all want, Romeo? Anything you want to add to this?
This shit belongs on Rampage. This is not entertaining me. This is reaching Vicky Guerrero levels of annoying.
Did the Claim have a match?
No. But I will say this. I know Mike said this on Twitter. I'm gonna take a quote from Mike here.
Yeah.
She's a 10 trying to rap. It's good on mute.
Yeah, Drake quote.
Drake quote, yes. But
But,
Mike copied and
Yeah,
pasted.
basically, is it basically
Nice
what
to
it
see,
is?
but I was
But
good,
but
brother.
I thought, yeah, I was amazed by Sky Blue, but I really thought I need to learn her name. What's her name?
Harley Cameron.
Harley Cameron.
Yes.
Harley Cameron.
Mrs.
I mean,
Mrs. Zion Quinn. but
oh,
for
that
Mr.
jobber. But yeah, she's really beautiful.
Yes. Really is. Really is beautiful.
You don't want to say she's talented too?
An amazing,
I won't
talented,
go that far.
beautiful. Beauty
I haven't
is
seen her
talent
wrestle,
also. I'm
and
good.
her rap
I'm good.
skills.
I'm good. I'm
good on that.
good.
It's
I'm
better her or
good.
Top Dollar.
Oh,
No.
I mean, come on, man.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
You know what? I do too. Fuck this.
Yeah. I plead the fifth.
Anywho,
we finally got the in-ring debut on AEW for Nick Wayne versus Swerve Strickland. Listen, I know a lot of people online, I'm sure you all seen it, were kind of upset. They were upset that, Nick Wayne didn't win. They did him dirty. This and that, right? I'll be honest, I'm happy. Win, lose, or draw, happy for the kid. Finally getting to be on this big stage. I know he was signed, I guess, for like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. He was signed to a deal. The term was he had to graduate high school and turn 18. And now here we are. I said this earlier. I really hope Tony Khan do not fuck this one up. Because here's someone that you guys can build, you guys can make into a star. You know? But other than that, I had no issue with him losing. No issue at all. I know a lot of people, this was probably their first time watching him wrestle. They didn't know that him and Swerve had a match prior to this in Defy. Which I honestly, have I seen? No, but I know that they had a match. But you get no complaint from me when it comes to Nick Wayne. Walter, what about you?
yeah, this was the match tonight for me. These two, obviously wrestled before, you could tell, and they had good chemistry. Yeah, Nick Wayne, I kind of knew what he was about, and I'm glad he got to showcase his talent here on national TV. Yeah, I thought Swerve Strickland did a good job making him look good as well. I thought overall the match played out well. There were some spots, the one or two spots they could get rid of, maybe be a little more careful. But they know each other well, so I'll have faith that they try to play in that spot safest way possible. But I'll give it to Nick Wayne. Actually, he did not have to win this. I know a lot of people were like, "What? He lost his debut match. It's fine. He's gonna be fine in the long run." This was a good showcase for him. Swerve really needed a win. He's been taking too many L's lately, so it worked out for both men to me. So I thought overall this was a successful match.
Romeo, what about you, man?
Fun match of the night. It only got 10 minutes and it was still fun.
Yeah.
Listen, like they made him look special with the video packages. He was the last match. He had a great performance for those 10 minutes that he got. Mission accomplished. Not every young prodigy, rookie, superstar, whatever, needs to win their first match. Did John Cena beat Kurt Angle in his first match? That's John Cena, one of the greatest
No.
of all time. So it's okay. Stop the crying. At this point in his career, he does not need to be beating Swerve Strickland. If Carmelo Hayes can't beat the NXT champion, can't beat Finn Balor, then Nick Wayne can't beat Swerve Strickland. Sorry.
You know, this reminded me of too, and I was like thinking about this. Maybe you guys may think I'm wrong for it, which is fine. This reminds me a lot. This reminded me a lot when Bryan faced Jericho in NXT many years ago. I got those type of vibes with this match, almost.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Right, where Nick Wayne was coming out of from the independent scene, had all this hype, face a name, someone with a name that being Swerve. They wrestled before, had some good offense moves, even though he lost, but looked good at even in defeat. Also, they kept showing his mom on camera, so
Very also very distracting. Also
very
very
distracting,
distracting.
very beautiful, respectful.
And listen, people were gonna be upset no matter what happened. You think if Swerve lost that, the internet would be all, oh, fine, good, sounds great. No, I think it'd be
No.
much worse, way worse.
Yeah.
Swerve out here losing to an 18-year-old in his first match. What?
In the mud.
Burying Swerve. Swerve's losing all over the place.
That's what I'm
Swerve,
saying.
Swerve had it better in WWE. You would have got all that shit. All that.
You would have got that from me, yes. If he lost to fucking Nick Wayne, and that's no insult to Nick Wayne. It's just you gotta be realistic too. So
The only thing is that
Again.
like they kind of set it up earlier in the evening where Swerve cost Darby. I had the sinking feeling that Darby was going to cost Swerve at the end, and Darby's just watching the match from the ramp. He don't even bother to fucking try to mess it up for Swerve. So
Yeah, I think also again he in a way is like a guardian to Nick Wayne, right?
yes,
He's like his guardian. He's like the big brother
yes,
in a way. So it's like, all right, this is your big moment. I'm not gonna fuck it up for you, even if I feel like you're getting beat up way too much. It's like in boxing MMA, right? Where you see your fighter getting destroyed, right? You throw in the towel to stop the beating, right? In this case, he could have done something, but no, he'd rather watch him, deal with it himself and all that stuff. But
yeah. But in the end, Swerve, Swerve got Darby twice that last night. He cost him the match and he beat his boy.
yeah,
So that adds to their rivalry, their feud.
yeah. Chief writes here, Nick Wayne knocked it out of the park last night. I also think he can benefit being on ROH TV. He needs to get rid of those bad indie habits. He needs to work on his selling.
Listen, wait, you got to define what you mean by bad indie habits because there are guys on Dynamite who have not dropped their indie habits
Right.
whatsoever. So it
Yeah.
might fit right in this environment.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
it-
there's so much room for growth.
Again, he's
still,
still
it's
18, bro.
18 years
Remember.
old.
It'd be
Yeah,
nice for him
he'll-
to be in ROH. I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll watch the pay-per-views.
Yeah, he'll probably wrestle there from now and then because
Honestly-
AEW has a stacked roster. So.
Honestly, you know what I'd love to see him do? This is just me. Being that they have this working relationship with New Japan, send him to New Japan Strong.
That doesn't hurt anybody. Mixing it up with that New Japan doesn't hurt you at all.
Let him go over there.
Really not.
Let him be
Makes you better.
featured more. Again, it'll mature him. He'll learn. Again, he'll get rid of the bad habits that people say he has, right? And then he comes back. Again,
Well, I don't know if you saw the news, Steve. Did you see the news?
what's the news? What's breaking
The-
news? Breaking news.
sort of
breaking
breaking.
news.
Nah,
The
not that
junior
breaking.
festival they're doing in Philly in August, I think. Nick Wayne is a participant,
It's good for him.
Wow.
so he'll mix it up with some New Japan guys there.
Good for him. Good for him. And another thing too, man. Likely he'll still take independent booking. I mean, I do think though, in a year or two from now, Tony Khan will cut that out. Like, all right, guys.
Well,
listen,
yeah. When
I
he's ready
know-
to feature him consistently.
No. Like in everyone in general, the whole roster. Listen, guys, you guys now wrestle for me. You guys get featured and all that stuff. Cut the crap. But that's just me, of course. We'll see what happens with that. But nonetheless, happy for the kid. 18 years old. The world is his oyster. All right.
Oh,
So
wrestlers suck.
all right. Look, it's his for the taking, okay?
There you go. There you go.
It's
Much
for the
better.
taking. It's his for the taking, okay? Like Wheeler Yuta went to New Japan. Like Yuta went
Yeah.
to New Japan.
It didn't help him get a personality. If
Or
Nick
no,
Wayne could somehow get a better personality than Wheeler Yuta, he gonna be all right. He
I'll
gonna
be
be
honest.
all right.
I'll be honest with you though. I would have rather seen Nick Wayne go to Impact, tear it up in the X division, and then come to AEW.
Yeah, but how, you can't blame him because AEW was at his doorstep. Like, hey, we
Yeah.
want you. We want you
Yes.
since 2 years ago.
Yes,
So,
that too.
yeah.
So good for him though, man. Good for him. Again, Tony Khan, whatever you do, don't fuck this up. Do not fuck this one up.
I don't
Okay?
think Steve has much faith in Tony Khan.
He has
booking
no
Nick
faith
Wayne.
in
No,
Tony
I
Khan.
don't, bro.
Well, he's seen what he's done with Hook.
Shit, man.
Yeah, that's not a
Look
good
what
example.
he did
That's
to
true.
Brian Pillman Jr.
Oh, come on.
That dude's gone, man. He's probably on his way to NXT. Who knows? Which wouldn't
Impact,
do him any,
Impact Wrestling.
wouldn't do him any wrong though. But that's neither here or there. So then after this, we were gonna find out that the mystery picks, the final spots for the Blood and Guts for Team Blackpool Combat Club and Team Elite, right? And what do you know? And basically, right, Don Callis comes out for the third time, and he said he's excited to announce the fifth member of the team, who, along with the rest of the BCC, ended up beating up Kenny Omega in the Elite. All right. And Don says they're one more deserving of the beating than Omega. And Omega comes out to confront Callis, and he gets assaulted by Moxley, Takeshita, and Pac. Pac made his return, and he is the fifth member of Team BCC. And Pac looks like he has been just working out like crazy. I don't know what's his workout regimen. I don't know what it is, but that man, Paul, looks in amazing shape. Pause.
Nah, man, there's no pause there. It's all right.
My
He's
man,
Say
always-
another man.
He's always been in good shape.
This guy doesn't eat fucking carbs. He's never had a carb in his life.
He is the keto king, bro. He is the king of keto, bro.
That's tough.
I tried. I did it for a year, bro.
He don't fuck around.
You don't fuck around, bro. No bread, no rice, no potatoes, and it sucks when it sucks because us, we're Latinos, in our
Yeah.
we need the arroz, we need the potato, we need the frijoles.
I'll go for the Eddie Kingston body type.
Oh no, I don't want to reach to that though.
World cold better bundle, especially in the wintertime. The world
It's
is
a
cold
weird
better.
body type. It's like he's flat chested.
He has
and
the uncle body. He has the uncle body. He has the
he's
uncle body.
beer
You know
belly.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey man, you can still be successful. You can make it to the G1. You could be AEW World Champion at Grand Slam. You still be successful. You still be successful.
Yeah, sold out Arthur Ashe.
Sold out.
You get to
Shit.
enjoy your food. You get to enjoy your beer.
I don't know
Man.
about sold out. I don't know about sold out.
It's not gonna be sold out.
That's gonna be sold out. It's the Battle of
Sold
New
out.
York. It's the Boney, the BONY.
The pony, yeah, the pony, the battle of Edward.
That's gonna sell out before the UFC MSG card.
Oh man, watch out! John Jones, fuck. What do you mean? Who sold out? Who sold more to me in New York? Who the fuck is Eddie Kingston? Who? And they play a clip of Eddie Kingston for John Jones. He's watching on his phone. The fuck is this? Fuck, man. But yeah, they're beating up Omega, and then Omega, while he's getting beat up, he tells Moxley to look at the screen. Everyone, look at the screen. They turn the lights out. They play a video, and they announce that it's Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi will join the Elite, and they will reunite to reform the Golden Elite. To adapt at this point, Hangman Page came out, the Young Bucks came out. Kota Ibushi wasn't there. They just announced that he was there. They played a video of this Kota Ibushi. Everyone thought, oh my God, Kota Ibushi's here, and it wasn't happening. No, wasn't there. But Pac made it though. Pac, yeah, no problem. I'll make the flight. But Kota Ibushi, no. Which I'm like, But people going crazy. People were chanting for Ibushi. People were losing it. they can't wait for next Wednesday to see Kota Ibushi inside of an AEW ring. And more importantly, the return of the Golden Lovers. Pause.
Golden Elite.
The Golden Elite, but more importantly, the Golden Lovers, right?
Pause.
Pause.
That's for
Yes,
you.
pause.
You love those golden lovers.
More for the N and V's, man. They're gonna go crazy, man. Oh my goodness,
He
man.
loves a good friendship.
Yeah, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't?
Yeah.
But that was Dynamite. They go off the air like that. They go off the air. Again, I'm happy that we're finally getting Kota Ibushi. Now, I don't know if he's going to be signed to a long-term deal. I don't know. By the end of next week, next Wednesday night, we'll see Tony Khan.
I think so.
After the match, you'll get the
You get
graphic.
the graphic, yeah.
Like
They
Nick
don't want to grandstand Nick Wayne's graphic,
Yeah.
official graphic.
Yes, Nick Wayne got a graphic even in defeat.
Coda's getting a graphic next
Yeah,
week.
absolutely.
Pretty sure.
Let this sink in, bro. You mean to tell me? And I'm thinking about this right now. Action Andretti gets to win in his debut and gets the graphic, but Nick Wayne doesn't. And
Nick Wayne should have faced Chris Jericho. He's a lot more given.
Yeah, should have.
Faced the wrong opponent.
That's neither here or there. We could see East and West Express and AEW. That's him. That's Nick.
That GCW tag.
Do you know who that is, Steve?
That's Nick Wayne and Chase's cousin, Jordan Oliver.
Yeah,
GCW tag team. There you go.
That's why he knows.
I think they are the current GCW tag team.
They
champions.
still are?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Walter, remember, we got the GCW late in Vegas, okay? Remember, we got there late, okay?
Well, we saw them, I think. Hey, but we're not going to be late this time for GCW
Detroit.
in Detroit.
Jeff,
What's it called?
Detroit. I forgot 8 miles.
The one with Jeff Hardy?
Yeah, the one with Jeff Hardy.
That he's not even wrestling?
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
wrestling.
He's performed, but you have to
He
pay
performed.
separately for that.
I just hope.
You want to see a Jeff Hardy concert?
No, you have to pay separate for that.
Well, you're not going to pay? Jeff Hardy,
It's
you
up-
gotta support.
It's up to Steve.
You gotta go watch Jeff Hardy perform.
You don't want to buy the concert ticket, Steve? Then
I'm good, brother. I only know one Jeff Hardy song.
what?
Modest.
Another me.
Oh my God.
Modest. Another me.
So it's called My Name Is. That's the name of the show. My Name
Real
Is.
original there. I see what they did there.
Wow.
Yo, I went to GCW's Twitter. Do you know what I just saw? Do
Oh,
you know what match
what
is going
match?
on this Friday in NYC?
Oh, I heard.
They're in
It's gonna be-
NYC Friday.
Oh, I
Yeah.
heard. It's gonna be
Go ahead, say it.
D-Ball Mike Bailey versus Yoshiko.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no!
That is a
What?
banger,
Come
bro.
on!
Oh, yeah, man. Tomorrow,
The
bro?
mud.
That is 5 stars,
You
bro.
copy those tickets?
Hey, day up, man.
Day up,
Day
man.
up, man. Day up.
Standing room only.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
For GCW, we already went to a show last week. You want to go to
Let's
GCW?
go.
This is must see, man.
This is must. You know what's crazy, yo? Romeo, I smell a watch along tomorrow, huh? I smell a Friday Night Warriors tomorrow.
Right now.
Ah,
Is that really a big
smart.
show? Nah.
Well, it's
That
the
ain't that.
New York show. I mean, booked on the show is Lufisto versus Utami, Blake Christian versus Mao. I don't know who the hell that is. Commander versus Gringo Loco versus Aries.
They love their Commander Gringo Locos.
Cardona and Steph Delander versus Buzzy.
Bussy.
Yes,
Wow.
Maki Ito versus Billy Starks, I believe, and the OG versus the Mazikos and MDK and so much more. Yeah.
Nick Wayne and Jordan Oliver versus the Amazing Red at BXO.
Oh, that's pretty good. They were in Connecticut last week, and I totally forgot.
You should have gone, Walter. Should have gone, man.
Nah, we were. What was on that Saturday?
UFC, man. Come on.
Yeah, why the fuck would I? The fuck? You know what's funny?
No,
I think
don't-
collisions during UFC too.
Don't remind us about this. Remember DT goes
Oh,
Hollywood?
That loves reminding people about that.
Yeah, he loves that
No,
paper.
no, never again, yo. Never again. Oh, in the mud. In the mud. We might be there Philly next year, Walter. Next year in Philly, we might be there for that, yo.
I'd
Philly
be truly in the
GCW?
mud.
Oh yeah.
Philly GCW in the mud. That's what she called.
And you know what though? I would hope they would book the I hope they will book the ECW arena. Because the one thing, if we do Philly next year, I want to go visit. I want to go visit the 2300 arena. I want to go visit it.
Is that still open?
Yeah, bro.
This
They run
this
events
guy
there.
loves this nostalgia.
MLW runs shows there. I know it's also a lot of like the local MMA boxing events.
Does that meet today's standards of
They
attending an event?
Well, they updated the venue. They've
Am I gonna be
updated.
sweating balls in there?
Well, they have an ace. So I don't know. I've
Oh,
never
now
been in
you know all about this, Steve. So we gotta take your word, I guess.
No, because one of my friends who covers boxing, he's been to events in that building. So, like local boxing, MMA stuff, he's been there for that. But I know because he showed me, oh, look at this photo I took. It's ECW. I'm like, oh, cool. That's what's up. Because he knows I watch wrestling. He's like, he knows. Like, yeah, I know you're a wrestling guy, so you know this ECW thing.
Hey,
like,
Steve, ECW.
Yeah, ECW, man. I'm like, yeah, bro, the good stuff from back in the day. But that was Dynamite as in a whole. Okay, as far as a grade goes, I'll give it a B. Walter, what about you? What grade would you give this episode of Dynamite?
B minus, because I enjoyed the MJF and Adam Cole segment. Even their match was funny. Nick Wayne and Sora Strickland killed it, and I thought there was some good build up for Blood and Guts for the actual match. I can't have much complaints about the show. I thought it was an easy watch, not the greatest, but I thought it was better than last week's, and so yeah, there we go.
Yeah, what about you, Romeo?
Let's say you gave it a B and a B minus. Let me just be different. B plus.
There you go.
There you go.
All
B
B's
plus.
here.
We're in the B's.
Listen,
We're the bees. We the bees, yo.
I gotta say something about this last angle. And it's always the fucking elite too, every single time. Why do they wait until their fucking friend is in the most danger possible before coming backstage to come save them?
Too busy at catering. They must enjoy that food.
I hate this shit every time. I know I suspend my disbelief of pro wrestling. I know I do, but some things a bit too much. A bit. You could protect some things. You could be like, you could show them backstage. Somebody's holding them back, or they're locked in the locker room. They're trying to fucking bust it open. You could protect this dumb shit, but whatever.
No, that's a good critique. I don't think it's that over. It's not an overreaction to me. I mean, sometimes there has to be some realism to it, just a little bit.
Oh wow, good. MJ just posted a tweet here 13 minutes ago. End quote. Air Canada. I've been awake since 4 a.m. You taking the time away from seeing my cat Piper. I'm still not home, and this is the third consecutive week in a row that this has happened to me. I'm not a loser. I'm not going to ask you to give me money or even Sky Miles for this horrible travel experience. I can relate. All I request is the address of your CEO. I promise I will make it quick and painless. Thank you for your time, Maxwell. Well, I can relate with United.
Well, the thing with you would ask for your money back.
You know what they would do, Bruno? They give you miles.
Well, they'll give you miles, yeah.
Which is not even enough for a fucking round trip airline for Detroit. It's not even enough.
Man, this is
so it's like, yeah, listen, I am flying United to Detroit. Basically,
that risky.
I think mine is way more risky. Spirit Airlines.
Oh my God, Walter.
Oh, that risky.
Basically, you know what? Man.
Fuck!
In the mud. Hey, all to go to Detroit. We had to make this
Detroit,
possible.
man. Exactly. You know what though? We got this done on Mike's birthday. A good friend. That's great,
That's
bro.
the birthday
But
present.
that is, guy. That is. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to conclude this episode of S.A.D. Something About Dynamite. We hope you enjoyed it. Once again, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up and share it through social media. Hit that bell notification. Be notified whenever we go live. You can follow Around the Point Network on Twitter at ATPointNetwork. I want to thank Jason, Romeo, and Walter for taking the time to be here. I hope Mike is enjoying his birthday, getting all the gifts he wants, eating steak, lobster, having a good time, bro, on his birthday. I hope he is. All right. But you can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Romeo, let them know where can they check you out, man.
For Romeo Anthony, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. True Heel Heat, all those same platforms as well. As a matter of fact, this Saturday around I think 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll do a watch along for everything that's going on that crazy night. Slammiversary, AAA, Collision, Battle of the Belts. Come join us for that. Also looking to do a best of SummerSlam watch party sometime in the upcoming weeks. Watching, spinning the wheel and watching some great SummerSlam matches.
24 hours.
No, not 24. Fuck
24
that.
hours. Come on,
I'm
man.
not the 24-hour king. I only had to do
Ro-
that once.
Romeo Slam.
Romeo Slam.
Romeo Slam.
Oh, that reminds me of the body slam that MJF did. He put a
Yeah.
tweet out about that today too. Can you
Yes.
look that up and read that one? That was a funny one.
Yes, I of course I can. Before we conclude here.
And yeah, check out our watch alongs: Monday Raw, Tuesday NXT, Wednesday Dynamite.
Yes. And Walter, what about you? Let them know where can the fine folks check out the man from the mean streets of Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Main Streets. You can check me out on Twitter at Hey I'm Walter. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know if we're doing gaming. That's we'll figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Speaking of
think
gaming,
Steve Energy's good for it.
Speaking of
It
gaming,
looks like it.
Speaking of which, this past Monday we were live with ATP Raw. My bad. This past Tuesday we were live with ATP Raw, where Barack Obama and Bernie Sanders went 1-on-1 in the main event. Yesterday we were live with ATP SmackDown, where the main event was John Cena and Batista versus Rated RKO. We had Big Mike versus Shanti the Adonis in that no nonsense Steve, undefeated against Tosawa, man.
Which is not actually heel Steven.
No,
Which
no,
is someone he
it's
wants
some
to be. He's
random
not.
no,
He's not.
no nonsense Steve.
Not
you
even
know?
He takes
close.
credit for all his accomplishments, but no,
That is
no
the build
relation.
up.
Yeah, so
That's
I
the
do
build
have
up
MJ.
to what you have?
do
Oh, you have a tweet?
I do have the tweet here, and it says, in quote, I'll never forget the day I body slammed the 500-pound Big Bill in front of 90,000 Canadian fans in the Saskatoon Silverdome with my bro Chacho Adam Cole, brother.
Great tweet.
Fucking
Great
beautiful.
tweet.
That was beautiful, yo. That was a beautiful tweet. But with that being said, guys, we're out of here, man. We're getting out of here, guys. You guys have been awesome. So who knows? We might do ATP gaming in a little bit. We'll keep you posted.
Which paper? You think we do the paper? Or you think we do the other idea I brought up?
We'll talk about that in a
We
little
need
bit.
everyone. We need everyone for
What's
the
up with Ryback calling out Booker T and Mark Henry? Drugs is bad. We'll talk about that maybe during gaming. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, that's a gaming topic.
There's a lot of great SummerSlam matches.
Yeah, I gotta put that shit together.
Blame Canada for the wildfires. So that being said,
well.
for myself, for Romeo, for Walter, for Chase, for the gang, happy birthday, Big Mike. This has been sad. Something About Dynamite here
Why are you
on the
laughing?
Around the Point
Why
Network.
did you laugh?
Peace out, everybody.
What
Thank
clip
you.
are
Fuck you. Bye.
Oh, I thought we were gonna play the gum clip. What we
Bushi
doing?
Kota.
What was that, bro? What was that? No, we're not doing